It's 5:45 a.m. and it's a quiet morning. Heavy dew looks like, according to the asparagus and the fog that's up that way. Yeah, yeah, there's a heavy dew this morning. Temperature's around 72, so it's comfortable. Humidity's supposed to be high all day, so it's only going to be in the upper 80s, but it's still going to be humid and hot. So I guess I'll be spraying as soon as the dew's off, burns off sometime late morning. I'll spray some weeds, especially these Jimson weeds here and down in the bottom of the hill here. And I'll walk around the rest of the pasture, and I'll take the ATV down there so I don't have to walk around too much. Yeah, I'll get something done today. Yeah, I'll spray the garden too, where I want to spray for weeds. And maybe a few other places around here, like underneath the fence. Yeah, maybe. All the weeds aren't too bad because they can normally eat on both sides of the fence. So it's not like the weeds build up on one side like it does somewhere else. Okay, that's all I can do right now. It's still too wet. Grass is too wet to do anything else this early. Okay, that's it for now. Had to come to the west side to see what the fog looked like. Thicker over that way. Yeah, still some fog over there. Yeah. Look at that. I just mowed this grass, I think, last week. Yeah, it's only been about a week. Look how much it grew. An inch and a half of rain the other day really made it pop up. But I sprayed everything in this driveway. Didn't kill everything, but it stunted it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta wait for the dew to burn off before I can do anything with the spray. Catch you later. Cattle aren't up here this morning. They must be hiding somewhere else. Or should I say resting somewhere else. Possibly the barn. 86 degrees at 11:30 a.m. Couple cats. Two males, I think. Yellow one and a gray one. Yeah, they were visiting my cat, I think. Or just eating the cat food, one or the other. Probably both. Well, I'm glad that my cat has some neighbor cats coming over. Keep her company a little bit, her own kind. That's how she got pregnant, I guess. Anyway, it's sunny today a little bit, so I guess I'm gonna mix up some weed killer spray and solution, and then I'm gonna spray some weeds today. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, the dew should be off by now, more or less. Okay. Catch you later. Another late start to the work. Yeah, I waited till the afternoon. Just being lazy, I guess. Anyway, I'm ready to start working on the spray. Spraying the weeds. I worked on this yesterday. I put grass clippings around 1, 2, 3, 4 plants that already were growing. And then I took 2 cuttings off of that, or I took some off around the edge. Not a cutting, but I just pulled off a piece there and there. They're already wilted, but I'm hoping they're going to grow just like the other 3 did. Anyway, let me get to work. Most of the cattle are in the shade. A little warm today, but there's a nice breeze. Not too big, not too much to where I can't spray. So let me get to work on that. I'm going to be using the ATV for this job. So let's get her started. Well, I got some more weed killer mixed up in the sprayer and 2 extra jugs to take with me. I'm all loaded up. I'm going to go open the gate first. And I noticed there's I can hear some rumbling of thunder over that way. So somebody's getting a rain to the west, northwest. But I don't think it's coming my way. I still got sun over here. Yeah, there's a storm out to the north and northwest. Northwest, north. Maybe even out that way to the west. Yeah, I hear it rumbling. There's some thunder over there. Let's go see if I can find it on the radar before I start spraying. In case it does want to come this way. There's one cow in the pond in the water under the tree. One over there, one over there by the baler, and one the bull's over that way. If I do spray today, while I'm spraying, I'll let the laundry soak in the water for a while till I get back, till I'm done. Then I'll wash the clothes. By letting it soak, it help loosen the dirt, I think. Let's go check the radar first before I do anything. Well, at 2:50 p.m. The cell that I was seeing out there to the northwest is there. And I'm over here. There's another one down there, but I don't think that's coming toward me, so I'm not going to worry about it. Everything else looks clear. Well, I opened the gate ahead of time before I came down with the ATV. I'm debating whether I should close it behind me, because the cows could wander over here. Yeah, I'll close it behind me, just to be safe. Okay, let's get this machine started and get down there and start spraying before this day is over. Oh, that's where I need to spray mostly. There's still some other weeds in here that I'm not sure if they're eating or not. Here too. But I think they do eat some of these. Yeah. But there's an ironweed I missed from before. I'll spray that one. I'll spray the ones that they don't really eat that much of. Especially Jimson weeds. That's my main focus, Jimson weeds. Thistles and those sticker weeds. Let me go. I don't have any shade. I do have shade. I'm going to go park over there by that cow and then walk back. I'll walk back on this side because the wind's coming from there, so it'll be blowing away from me, so that's good. Yeah, I'll go park down there and spray down here, and then I'll spray on the way back. Yeah, if I can. Or I'll spray here, then I'll walk back, then I'll start on that end again and spray this way. That way the wind carries away from me. That's the best way to spray. The wind at my back. I'm going to do a little drive by these weeds. On my way down to that shade. Yeah, these are the Jimson weeds I need to spray. That's what I could turn it off and go up there and turn around and come back. Oh, I didn't even think about coming through here. I could have come through here. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, never crossed my mind. But maybe next time. Anyway, I'm gonna go park in the shade when I'm spraying this area here. The pond still got a little scum on it, or something on it, moss. Yeah, there's some weeds in here. I'm not sure if they're eating them all, but they're eating some of them. But there's a big weed over there I missed. Yeah, big ironweed. Probably another one there. Anything that looks tall and green, yeah, I missed. Yeah. And here too, I got some ironweeds here. But most of the Jimson is what I'm aiming for. Jimson weeds. Sticker weeds probably too. And I'll go up there and spray that pokeberry, is that what they call it? Pokeberry, yeah, pokeberry. Yeah. Or is that a choke cherry? I forget. I always called it pokeberry. Okay, let's start spraying. Time to load up that heavy backpack sprayer and spray these weeds. I'm going to go down. Then when I walk back, maybe not. We'll see how the wind goes. But I'm at least going to walk down, spray that way from up there. And then I'm going to try to walk back and spray on coming back this way. I'm not sure how far the wind spray will carry. We'll see. At least I'll kill the Jimson weeds. That's the main thing. Well, there's that broken tree branch I drug down here a while back. From up there, the mulberry tree branch. Yeah. I drug it down here and get it because I didn't want to cut it up, and they can use it as a scratching post. They can scratch if they want it. Okay. Got to get to work. What John Wayne say? Cowboys. I'm burning daylight. I sprayed the right half. Yeah, went down to the end, turned around, now I'm spraying this way. And the wind's from the east now, so it's blowing away from me. So I'm spraying as I go back along here. I'll spray on this side now, because the wind's blowing that way. That's good. Here's some of that grass that grows out in the hayfield. It kind of looks like a miniature foxtail. Yeah, that's the kind that grows out in the hayfield. Oh, this time of year when it gets real hot. Yeah, and by I think this grows better here because of the manure from feeding hay. But hayfield, it still gets pretty big. Give some kind of hay for the second cutting. This, I guess you call this a warm season grass because it only grows in hot weather. Yeah, might be able to bale it sometime in September whenever the weather's good, and when the grass gets big enough and thick enough to make it worthwhile cutting it. Money wise it is. Here's another example of that grass. It looks like it's got some leaves on it, and I think the cattle eat this too. It's starting to go to seed right now. Yeah. Okay, I'm done spraying here. I didn't spray everything. I just sprayed the worst weeds, Jimson and sticker weeds. Now let's go find some more to spray. See a couple over there right now. I'll drive around the rest of it too, all the way around. All the way around to the other side. I'll get what I can see. This heat making me sweat. Look at at that. Yeah, I'm sweating. Yeah. I don't feel like going up there. A few weeds in there, but there's one there, one over there, and one over here. There's a few here and there. I'll try to walk around and get them. At first, I'm going to park in the shader by the white ball. Made you look. Yeah, they're eating. There's a lot. They're eating the weeds. Some weeds are better to eat than others, I guess. Yeah, I've got a few ironweeds hit here. Hit and miss. I got most of them though before. You can see all the brown ones. There's some that aren't brown. Yeah, I'll touch up the ones I missed. There's a couple over there. And here's one. Let's check over there too. I think I see a few. I'm hoping the cattle will eat most of the other weeds. Yeah, they're not eating all of it. I think they're concentrating on the grass. That's what they're eating underneath. I may have to come through here with the bush hog and cut it. I'm not going to use a sycamore. There's too much uneven ground here. Yeah, I'll do that area last. You can see all the dead ones there, but there's some over here that aren't dead. Yeah, so I got to go take a look at those. I knew I missed some, but I had to wait till the other ones died first. So I knew for sure. Might be a storm over that way to the southwest. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Or maybe it's over that way. Yeah. Okay. Let's start spraying again. Yeah. We're keeping this other side clean too. I sprayed some weeds last time over there. Hey, buddy. There's a couple of iron weeds I missed. So we'll spray a few down there. I'm at the northeast corner. Looks like some clouds are building up back that way to the southwest. Here's the ditch we had dug in the spring, or I had somebody do. Yeah. Carries water out pretty good. Out to the neighbor's ditch, and then that goes all the way out. That flows all the way out to the main creek, which is over that way. And my spraying from last time worked pretty good. I'll just touch it up since I'm here. I sprayed all those rose bushes too, and I'll treat them again to keep them dead. I'm at that little pond now. It's mostly dried up. There's still a little water left in it. Not much. Big yellow birch. 2-trunker. Look at that big tree. Ah, that's a big one. Yeah, I gotta spray these rose bushes again. Up here and over there. Oh, thistle. Oh, I missed the thistle. I better get that quick. Okay, let's keep spraying. Look what I found. The notch. That's either a branch came out of there from this tree, or another tree started growing in there. I don't know. I don't know if those are the same leaves or not. Anyway, there's something growing in there. Well, I didn't miss too many. I gotta walk through there yet. See if I missed any in that section. And when I'm done there, I want to go back to my ATV and bring it over there somewhere, and I'll start walking around, spraying what I missed the first time. The bull followed the cow up to the barn. Yeah, clouds are getting dark over there to the southwest. Hope I get this done before it rains. Ah, how did I miss all these ironweeds? Oh, I guess it happens. I got the ones in the back, but somehow I missed these. But I'm getting them now. I'm done on this end. All I got left is that end down there. Let me head over there. I'm getting shade now from the clouds. I think I re-sprayed everything that I missed. Especially that bunch there. There's a big bunch there. And everything that way of that tree. I just got to work about this corner here and around to there. Looks like my spray from before on the fence is still looking pretty good. Even going up the hill. Of course, nothing grows there much anyway, in the shade of the trees. Okay, I got a few touch-up spots here. Yeah, I think I sprayed them. I just didn't spray them enough because they were so big. That's why it's better to spray them while they're young. I won't need as much spray. Oh, no, this shouldn't take too long. Although, I think I need a refill. I only filled it about half. There's still about less than half on that jug there. Yeah. Well, because I don't have that much left to do. I got the garden to do, but I can always refill it up by the house. This little hole here, of course, I guess it ain't little. Got some water in it from that 1.5 inch of rain the other day. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think the creek was very high. So I think this is just runoff from the surrounding area. Okay, let me walk around and spray what I missed. Well, these cattle sure did a job on them cedars with their horns. Tore them up. All clear through there. Yeah, fence line looks good, like it should. I gotta go around, spray all them weeds again, for the ones I missed, or just respray them a little bit extra. Well, there's the barn, top of the hill. I sprayed that area first where the Jimson weeds are, where I do all my hay feeding in the wintertime. There's a few weeds in there I'll touch up, and these here I just got to go over and spray them a little extra. Finish the job. 6 p.m. and I'm done out here. Let's head back to that gate. And I still got time to do spray the garden a little bit. There's other stuff I need to spray, but I just want to get the garden done first. Well, I'm going out the way I came in. Yeah, I already sprayed all that. We'll see you in the next week. The Jimson weeds should start dying. I thought there'd be some water in here. It's just rained 1.5 inches or not. Sometime last week. There's no water standing here, so this is my double culvert that I installed this spring. Well, I had somebody installed it. First, it was a smaller tube there that I bought from the excavator people. They had a leftover. I put it over there because I had a mound of dirt there that I wanted to use to cover it up or a bridge crossing. But that didn't work out. The first time it rained, even a little bit, it backed up because it couldn't go through the pipe fast enough, and it went around. So I had them come back and dig that one up, and I bought another one in the meantime, a bigger one, and then I had them put 2 of them in here, which worked out pretty good. But most of the water was going under the culvert just because of the gap between them underneath. So I put some quickcrete around it, and the last board I had in there, I did it in stages. I did the bottom first, and then I poured this top first, formed up around it, and then after that was done, then I poured a little extra concrete there in the bottom. But now I got to take that board out. There was still water in there before, but I can do it now. Okay, I got the board out. Let's head back to the house. I gotta spray the garden yet. Open the gate. I guess the garden spraying will have to wait because it just started to rain. A light rain, but a rain nonetheless. Yeah, I can spray the garden anytime. I'll just wait. Maybe take my ATV out of here. Well, at least I got these weeds sprayed before it rains. It's a light rain, and hopefully the spray dried already. They say it only takes 30 minutes after spraying, and the spray is waterproof. We'll see. Well, I'm out. Headed back to the house with the ATV to park it. I'll wait for another day to spray the garden and any other areas around the barn and the house fences there, because there's a little sprinkle coming. Not much, but enough to stop me spraying. Yeah, just a light rain coming in from the southwest. Yeah, but it's just enough to stop me. Oh, I gotta spray those. I'll spray them next time. There's 2 Jimson weeds up there, a couple iron weeds here. I'll get them some other time. They're close by. No problem. And I'll spray around the garden too. Then I'll probably spray the fences around here, down the hill, up here. Spray this fence here, all the way along the road there, around the yard. Any place there is a fence. Some weeds over here too, blooming. Spray them also. Yeah, they don't have too many flies. Since I'm here, let me go check the cattle rub. Oh look, there's a bird. There's a stork there. I call it a stork. A gray heron looking for fish. If he wants something to eat, he needs to go down to the little pond there, bottom of the hill, by the gate, by the bridge. There was lots of fish there. He heard me. Sorry guy, you're gonna have to fly away because I'm going to the barn. Let's see what you do. Yeah. You're thinking about it, huh? I'm sure it's going to fly away. I would if I was it. Unless it's used to humans, which I doubt. I'll just walk past it and see what happens. Oh, he's standing on that log. I didn't notice that. I thought he was standing in the water. Hey guy, girl, whatever you are. Getting any fish out of there? Let's see what he does. I'm going to go past. Here's the That's a nice silhouette. The cattle and the heron. Gray heron, I guess. Oh well. Oh, that's intact. So I'm going to treat it again with some little bit of my mixture for flies. Oh, the heron's still there. He's more relaxed now. He don't have his neck all stretched out like he had before. Anyway, I'm going back to the house. I'm done for today. I'll do some more spraying. Another day. Still there. Well, so long, bird. They're still here too. Where's that sun at? There it is. Yeah. I can feel the warmth of the sun through the clouds. Hey, Heron, I'm walking away now. You can go back to your eating fish or whatever you're doing there. And you guys, go back to what you were doing too. Hey, I'll spray this area. Another day. No hurry. I think they're going to get something. Or that I'm going to open that gate, but I'm not. Just going to go in the house, cool off. I'm soaked with sweat. I need to clean up, and I'm itchy too. I hear more thunder to the south and southwest. Let me check the radar first. Well, the 6:30 weather radar shows the storm to the south. But I don't think it's headed toward me. I think it's going more east or northeast. But I did get a few sprinkles out of it. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, I don't. Unless it builds up and headed toward me, I don't know. I don't think it's going to come to me. Well, that's great. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That doesn't matter. Well, it's about 7:45 p.m. and I got to finish washing these clothes. It's drizzling a little bit, just a few drops. I didn't get much rain out of that system, of that storm. It all went south and east. But I got to finish washing my clothes before the sun goes down, which is somewhere in there. Only got about a half hour before the sun goes down. Just after 8. No. Yeah, about quarter after 8 the sun goes down. I hear thunder over there too. But the rain that I was getting here, just a few drops, came up from the southwest, heading northeast. Let's go finish washing these clothes in that tub. Well, I took the clothes out. Now I gotta rinse them. That's the wash water. Let me dump it out. I can lift it. That's the dirty water. I gotta fill it up with clean water to rinse the clothes. Now I'm working on the rinse cycle. Okay. I think that's enough water to rinse. I just want to rinse the soap out, that's all. 8:06 p.m. and the sun popped out behind the cloud, from through the cloud. How about that? I'm still hanging my clothes, my laundry. Ah, yeah. That was a surprise. I didn't expect to see it with all them clouds there. But it popped out right at the last minute before it sunk down behind the trees. Yeah, days are getting shorter. I used to sit over there by that taller tree there. Right there. That taller tree that's all by itself. Yeah, that's where I used to sit. Around the June 21, sort of. But now it's slowly moving south again. Yeah. Days are getting shorter. Days are getting shorter. Yeah. Did I say it was 8:06 p.m.? Yeah. Sun's going down behind the trees. I'll be finished doing my laundry. 8:10 p.m. and the sun's already down. And I'm ready to dump my rinse water. Okay, laundry's done, hung up. Oh, I had to hang my big towels over here. And my small towels and socks. I have a small towel and socks on the rocking chair. Or glider chair, whatever you want to call it. And a couple other towels there. Yeah. Might take a day or two for it to dry. I'd say it'd be mostly dry by tomorrow. Supposed to be near 90 tomorrow, I think. Sunset over that way. Okay. Sunset on the left. Yeah. Laundry's done. And I'm done too. Oh, the sunset afterglow is looking nice too. Over here. Reflecting off that cloud. Turning everything orangey. That's the end of another day. I'll probably spray for weeds around here, especially around the, or just around here and there, wherever it needs it. Fences mostly, and the garden, and around other things. Okay, tomorrow's another day. That's all. Laundry day.